everyone, thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video we're going to be decorating for spring. I'm so excited. I love spring. I love spring decorating. I love everything about spring, the flowers, the trees, the birds, all of the things. But in today's video we're going to be bringing in those touches of spring into the home. So if you'd like to see what I have in store for today, keep on watching. So in my last video, I shared how I decorated my kitchen area for spring. I added some fresh florals. I decorated my coffee station, all of those things. And I do have an open floor plan. So when I go into this next space, which we're going to do together today, which is my living room, I want it to flow with what I've done. I don't want to do anything that's going to clash with that. So this is what my living room is looking like. This is pretty much the way it's been looking since I took down my Christmas tree. I just added some pine cones in a bowl, and I had some greenery, and that was pretty much all I did. I don't do a whole lot after Christmas because I kind of enjoy the minimalist look. So what we're going to do today is go ahead and take out these elements of winter because it is time to retire them until the fall. So we'll go ahead and pack those away and then decide what it is that I'm going to be placing in this bowl. Now, again, I'm trying to use exactly what I have and to use things flowing from one season to the next and just kind of get as much use out of them as I can. So we may very well bring this bowl back with some vase filler or bowl filler that's more suitable for the spring. So now we're going to go ahead and get these faux evergreens out of here. They have a little hint of the snow on here. I just love those so much. But it's time to take those out. And you see my little vacuum there cleaning up the area really good. I will be getting my carpets cleaned and all of that when I go into my full-on spring cleaning. But for right now, we're just going to vacuum everything up, dust everything up, and move right on into the decorating phase. So we're going to bring that bowl right back. I've cleaned it out. The pine cones are gone, and we're just going to place this bowl here. I just love this bowl. It's a bowl that I got from Home Goods several years ago, and I use it all the time in different places in my home. I picked up these faux air plants. I believe it was last year or the year before from Pottery Barn at end of season, and I love them. So I'm going to go ahead and place them in this bowl to see how I like that. I've never styled them that way before, but I think that I'm liking it so far. I'm going to put this same vase here. And I really could just leave that vase empty because the bowl is so busy. But I want to go ahead and try some of these stems that I always bring out in the spring. I've had these for a very long time. But they're holding up and they do just fine. And I use them in the spring, and I sometimes bring them out in the fall as well. I just love the look of them. So yeah, I'm going to try them in this vase to see how I like that look. And there's really no rhyme or reason. I just kind of put them in there until I am satisfied with the way they look. I try to fluff them out and kind of arrange the branches to make it look just like it would look out in nature. It's not going to be all uniform and everything in nature. And so I don't want it that way in my home either. I just love that organic look of that. I'm not a big fan of that together with that bowl, but I'm going to look at it for a little while and decide if I want to keep it that way. But I'm spotting that vase over there in that corner that has some stems in there that have been there since the winter, and they will be removed out of this bowl as a part of this decorating. It's time to put them away until next fall or winter. That's my faux wheat. I think I got those from Pottery Barn as well. And I think I'm going to move these over into that bowl. Yeah, that vase. I like to keep a vase over here in this corner just because it's kind of like some dead space here between my credenza and the door. So I usually put a vase there with something in it. And I think I'm going to like the look of this in this vase. Now, as we get closer to spring, I will probably switch them out and put some true florals, some spring florals in there, like my hydrangeas that I love, or some peonies or something like that. But for now, I love the look of this because this kind of mimics what's really happening out there. Things are not in full bloom yet, so we still have a lot of stems and bare trees and that type of thing. And just a little bit of green is coming out, so I really do like that. So I've decided that I think I want to move the things around a little bit. But before we do that, I'm going to come over here to this bowl here that's been there forever and just put a little faux piece of greenery in there. That just kind of adds some color in here just for that pop of spring. I don't like for when I'm decorating seasonally for it to just scream whatever that season is all over the house. I just like a little touch of things. So for spring, I like to add the touch of greenery. So I'm going to go ahead and tackle these pillows. And I often do this. I don't finish one area in a room before I move to the next one because I like to kind of look back on what I've done before, I finish it or whatever. And sometimes I walk away from it and come back and I come up with just the best ideas. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and play around with these pillows a little bit because they need to be organized. And I don't do a whole lot with my pillows because my real life is such that these pillows get moved around a lot. I've got grandkids and they sit on this sofa. This is where we watch TV. This is where we lounge a lot of times when they're visiting. And so, therefore, it's impossible to keep my pillows in place and it's impossible to keep them clean. So, that's just what I have to do. But for now, we're going to pretend like they're going to stay like this and we're going to try to get them in a decent order here. I received this book from our house. This is their spring catalog. And I love getting these books because I think they're so beautiful and they have such great inspiration in them. So I decided that I want to just go ahead and put this here and then put the vessel right back on top of that book and see how I like that look, just to add a little bit more color and just a little bit more height to it. I don't think I'm really feeling this look, but I'm going to keep on looking around and deciding which way I want to go. Now, I'm rarely satisfied with the first look that I come up with, so I've gone back and I've taken everything off of the cocktail tables, and we're going to start all over with look number 2. Here we go. I don't know how many looks there's going to be, but the first one, I'm not sure. So let's go and see what this one comes out like. Now, here's an idea that I've never tried on this table, and that's to put a tray on here. So this is a tray that I've had in my bedroom for a while, and it's got some chrome on it. And you see I have this little chrome ball here that I picked up from Burlington's for $3.49. And when I saw it, I thought it would be perfect for these hands that I have here. So since I've added that chrome in here or silver in here, I decided try this tray in the living room just to see how I would like that. So now we've moved the books and we've got an RH book. These books are perfect for decorating with and they are free. So if you're in the stores or around the stores, if you don't get them by mail, just stop in and pick one up. I've got this little object here with the silver on it, and I've got a little mercury glass uh, candle that I'm going to try here. We're going to go ahead and put this book right back here and decide what else we're going to put on this table. So I decided to try that bowl again with my faux air plants to see how I like that look. And I can tell you now, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. This is not coming together the way that I had planned. So we will be going into another look. Now, I don't decorate with silver or chrome very often, but I have no problem whatsoever mixing metals. So I don't care that the majority of the metals in my home are gold. I will do it in a heartbeat. But anyway, I decided to bring out this book stand that I've had for a long time. I think I got this from Kirkland some years ago, and I always decorate with it in different places in my home. So I've taken one of those free designer books, home decor books, and put that there. And then I brought my travel home book and put that here on the table. And I've decided to go ahead and place this travertine object that I got out of my shelf and move that over here. And I'm kind of liking the way that this is coming together. Now, this is a new look for me. I haven't done this on this particular table, but I think I am feeling this look a little bit. I like it. That vase is there, it's out of place. I will move that. But yeah, I think I'm liking the way that things are coming together. But because I took that object out of there, now that looks a little bit naked. So I decided to go ahead and put my bowl. I want to decorate with these air plants. Can you tell? I want them out here. So I'm going to go ahead and put them there. And I'm liking this look. This is very different. And I really like the fact that without besides the little chrome object that was $3.49, these were all objects that I already had in my home, but I like the way that it came together. I have been doing a lot of purging in my home since Christmas. I've been finding things that I'd forgotten I had. This book here is a book that belonged to my cousin who passed away many, many years ago, and he lived in New York and he was into the arts. And this was a book that he had And when he passed away, I inherited a lot of his things. And this was one thing that had just been packed away for years and years and years. But this particular picture, I love the one with the dancer with the arms out. And I think I want to go ahead and put that on the stand. And that will be just a special treat for me to kind of remember him every time I look at that space for a while. So we'll just go ahead and put that out. Now we got to revisit these pillows. So I decided that I want just another layer of color somehow. So I found this pillow cover in my drawers upstairs where I keep my pillow covers. And I thought I'd bring it down to see what I thought about that. I don't like it, so we're going to take that away. But I want to try it out just the same, just to see if that color would do something for me, and it did not. So then I have this black bolster pillow, and I tried that there, not really feeling that either. So I just decided that I'm going to move that lumbar pillow from the chair, put it here, and then put the bolster pillow on my chair. And that is a look that I am satisfied with. But again, these pillows won't stay this way for long. They'll be on the floor and everywhere else as soon as I get a visit from the little people. So this is the way that everything is looking, and I am satisfied for the moment, and that's a good thing. It is really a good feeling to decorate. It's something I really enjoy doing. I have my TV on one of the screensavers with some nice spring scenery just to set the mood. And you will see that I have added that little black object with the chrome over here on the fireplace credenza, and I also added the candle there, and I'm really liking the way that that looks. I added this little vase here right next to the other one just until I decide where it is that I'm going to put that. You probably, if you watch additional spring videos that will be coming up, you'll probably see where that ultimately lands. But for right now, it's just going to sit right there. We still got several other places to do around the home before I can say that I'm done with my spring decorating. So definitely you'll see these things, and you may even see some of these things move around because that's just kind of what I do, decide, yeah, you know what, I'll like this better over here or over there or whatever. And that's the beauty of home decor, is just trying it in different places and using it in different ways to see what you like and what you don't like. This is definitely one of my favorite color palettes. It soothes me, it comforts me, it makes me happy. I love my neutrals, I love my beiges, I love my browns, I love the warm tones. I also like my blacks and my whites. And so, a mixture of that is just the perfect touch as far as I'm concerned. Well, thanks again for stopping by today and decorating with me as we got my living room together for early spring. If this is the type of video that you like and you're currently not subscribed, do me one favor before you click off today. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that post notification bell. That way you can be notified each time I upload additional videos. We do all types of home decor. These are some of my videos out here. Go ahead and peruse the playlist. I've got lots of decor inspiration out there that I hope that you will enjoy. And to all of my returning family members, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Bye-bye.